right there. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's it.
Aren't you gonna join me?
I only like to watch, baby.
Make sure you're in focus.
What the Turn around, you
Sorry.
with my rhythm?
Sorry.
Now keep going. We could edit that out.
What's up, guys? Boy, Benny. Hey, remember that time that we covered wall to wall all of the Epstein documents and said that it points to sexual predators inside of the halls of power, including the White House? Remember that time when we showed you how Jeffrey Epstein used to bring random women into the Clinton White House according to the visitors logs? Remember that? Remember that time that we showed you that Harvey Weinstein visited the Obama White House at least a dozen times? Remember that time that Michelle Obama herself said that Harvey Weinstein is an inspiration to young women?
Harvey Weinstein for organizing this amazing day. Harvey. Wow. This is possible because of Harvey. He is a wonderful human being, a good friend, and just a powerhouse. And the fact that he and his team took the time to make this happen for all of you should say something, not about me or about this place.
Look at Whoopi Goldberg behind Michelle Obama, clapping like a seal. Michelle Obama saying that Harvey Weinstein's a powerhouse. Oh, yeah. I mean, she was right. And now he's going to be serving the rest of his life in prison. Just not the kind of powerhouse that you thought she meant. Yeah, remember that time when all of these predators and sex pests and these monsters, these people, these serial predators, rapists, pederasts were paraded through the White House, and we said, maybe there's a bigger issue here with celebrity and power and being a predator. And then they literally at their award ceremony told us who they all were.
I mean, I can't even believe I'm in the entertainment industry. I can't. It's so unlikely. I'm from a small town in Indiana. I'm not a pedophile.
Yeah, got it. Remember during an award ceremony when the comedian who was doing a comedy routine told everybody that the audience were Jeffrey Epstein clients?
It's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer, and it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself, just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you?
Well, not Bill Clinton. Flight logs show that Bill Clinton flew on a sex offender's jet much more than previously known, 27 different times. 27 times? Wow, it's almost like these things are connected somehow. It's almost like these predators and these monsters and these sick perverts are all attracted to the White House and to the vectors of power in order to protect them and their evil predations. Right? Or are we just reading too far into things? Well, let's read a little bit. Breaking news from 1 second ago. Former senior White House policy advisor to Barack Obama charged with child sex offenses in British court. Oh no. A guy named Rami Shai, 46, coordinated the U.S. strategy to combat terrorism. But it turns out that he himself was the baddie, as they say. A former senior policy advisor to the Obama administration appeared in court in Britain charged with child sex offenses. Rami Shai, 46, who coordinated the U.S. government strategy to combat terrorists like Al-Qaeda and the Taliban, is accused of arranging the commission of a child sex offense. Court documents reveal he's also charged with possession of 2 Category C incident images of child and possessing prohibited images of children. This monster, oh, goodness gracious. Worked with Joe Biden, too. whatever round of new hair they've plugged into Joe Biden's head here. That's a new one. Anyway, this guy is bald as a bat and now completely and totally exposed. Shai, a U.S. citizen, lives in New Jersey, worked for the White House under Barack Obama, and then Hillary Clinton. Oh, okay, got it. No connection here. Just the child predator working for Hillary Clinton while Bill was on Epstein's jet. He was arrested in late February by Bedfordshire police. He was charged with the following day. He appeared in court wearing a gray prison tracksuit. He was not asked to enter a plea of any of the charges and was remanded in custody ahead of a hearing in June. So this guy must be an absolute, like a true monster. Truly. Incredible. U.S. citizen, lives in New Jersey. He worked for Hillary Clinton. This was the killing of Osama bin Laden. Shai coordinated the U.S. government's strategy for the killing of these terrorists. I don't think he's in this image. As far as I can tell, I don't think he's actually in. I think he's actually in that image. Most recently employed as the executive of a banking group, Citi, Shai worked as a senior role at the U.S. Treasury Department. Oh my, in charge of our currency, you see, advising officials on countering the financing of terrorism and assisted in foreign governments to impose sanctions on hostile regimes. How'd that work out for us, by the way? Is the world a safer, better place now because of people like this? As well as working as senior advisor to the late U.S. diplomat Richard Holbrooke. He served under the last 3 Democrat presidents. Wow, so Democrat presidents must really have a thing for these guys. Spokesman for Citi said Shai is no longer an employee at the banking group. He is set to go on trial in August. What a monster. So apparently this guy who worked for all the 3 last Democrat presidents is a predator, a child predator. Remarkable. I mean, truly sick. President Barack Obama's former senior policy advisor charged with child sex offenses. Ugh. Shai worked under the Obama administration to combat terrorism, but he himself is actually the terrorist, right? So he himself isn't that amazing how that all works? He himself is the monster. So obviously making international news and is a great, profound humiliation, but because he worked for Democrats, it's too embarrassing, and maybe won't get the same kind of pickup that it deserves. And he's, of course, charged with these images of a child. I mean, geez. And they're keeping him in prison. So he's an American citizen. They're keeping, and clearly a connected American citizen. They're keeping him in jail anyway. Wow. Color me shocked. Someone who worked in a senior position at the White House for Obama. Same Obama, who, well, has some really creepy stuff going on. Super creepy stuff going on in his administration. So, again, this is making international news. It's unfolding in real time. But this guy connected with the Clintons, connections with Obama, connections with Hillary. And the one person he doesn't seem to have a connection with is Donald Trump. The same guy who put Jeffrey Epstein in prison, finally, and who said this when he was running for president about Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton. Nice guy. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein. A lot of problems.
Just a reminder that Jeffrey Epstein was murdered. Jeffrey Epstein's little black book included some of the most famous and powerful Hollywood actors and politicians in the world, including but not limited to members of the royal family. Jeffrey Epstein flew Bill Clinton and Kevin Spacey to Africa. Guy was an op. He was an op. And he had to be killed. And he knew too much, and he was sloppy. And so they went ahead and they had him killed. What are they going to do with this guy? Right? Like, again, never wishing anyone harm. Okay? Never out for vigilante justice here, but what's going to happen to this guy? He's now in jail. They're going to make sure he stays locked up. Maybe this had something to do with Barack Obama's mysterious visit to the UK. Who knows? Interestingly, CBS has confirmed that Jeffrey Epstein's neck was broken. Consistent with strangulation. Oh, really? How did Jeffrey Epstein strangulate himself? No idea. All we know is that you're not allowed to ask any questions about it. If you ever ask questions about Jeffrey Epstein and powerful people like the Clintons, like let's say you asked it during a Hillary Clinton little campaign event, then the police will treat you like one of the Al Qaeda terrorists that this predator is supposed to be locking up.
You want somebody who's going to get up every day.
Hey, Hillary, why'd your husband visit Epstein Island 26 times?
Guy's name is Alex Rosen. Guy's name is Alex Rosen. He exposes predators all over the place, and watch him get manhandled by the cops. Never seen anybody treated like this at a Trump rally. Never seen anyone treated like this at a Trump rally. Yeah, but ask a question of Hillary Clinton. And ask a question about Jeffrey Epstein, and whoo, boy, you're gonna find out, okay? But everything's gonna be exposed. These people, not gonna be able to hide anymore, ladies and gentlemen. They truly are what we've said for a very long time. They're complete monsters, and there's no defending it, right? There's no defending doing this kind of stuff to children, right? You're demonic. You're demonic. You're sick. You're evil, and you are the spawn of hell itself. All right. If you do these kind of things to children, Christ is very, very specific about those kind of things. Okay. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe to stay free and to make sure that these people stay in jail.